Halo, it's Jang here with a look at the almost mythical Mega Bloks Halo Last Man Standing Zombie Pack 2, the Target exclusive set that never came out at Target in 2014 with the rest of its series. So here's the main draw of the set, the 4 infected or zombie Spartans, left to right, EVA, Scout, Hazop, and Operator, all glow in the dark, all with the then newer super articulated setup, the fully articulated setup. And these are all removable parts and interchangeable parts and such. But with this set, they did not include any additional armor pieces, so you can't just swap all these out to their orange versions like you could with at least one of the other sets that included, the spare parts that you could swap out for these. I think all of these look pretty decent. Of course, it would have been nicer to get a little bit of a wash or a little bit more details, especially on the EVA here. I think just a little bit of a liner around the visor would have been nice. It's just tough to get any sort of even slightly realistic look with such a color as this. But let's take a look at these with the lights off. So that's a pretty good look. They do charge up pretty well, and they do look pretty proper. And it actually holds on. I mean, there's still a little bit of light. I actually did this recording during the day. There's still a little bit of ambient light in the room, but they still have, a good amount of glow even at that. The Last Man Standing Survivor here has the JFO helmet. I really wish this one had some black paint application to that helmet. At least lining the visor. It really, really needs that. If you look at a comparison to the real in-game thing here, they got the shape done pretty well, but the lack of any black really changes up the overall look and the personality of that helmet. This is really one that could have benefited hugely from an application of black, or in this case, since they kind of went with the gunmetal gray as the accent color in this series, they could have done that as well. I think that would have worked out just fine. But good molds, just lacking on the print. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool set. I really liked the first Last Man Standing set that they did, and this is a nice follow-on with the newer style. As of the time of the recording of this video, you can find these on eBay and also on Amazon. Obviously, they never came out in Target, so usually what happens in cases like that is that the extra stock that never got sold, or actually never even got placed, will show up in places like Ross or Kohl's, things like that. Sometimes maybe Kmart, but mostly the overstock kind of retailers. So you might be able to find them some places like that, but I just picked this one up online just to make it easier to not have to hunt them down. And I wanted to show all of you who may not have seen these up close and a little bit more personal. So there you go. That's what it looks like. Hopefully these will start to become a little bit more available for folks who do want to see them. And let me know what you think. What you think about the set on the whole, the arrangement on the whole, and if you have any favorite of the figures included here. One last thing I think would probably be a common question is, why did these never show up in Target? Why did they never get sold there? I think the answer to that is that the original, the Last Man Standing pack number 1, didn't sell very well at Target, and they had tons and tons and tons of these left over. They were on shelves for many months after they went out of production. That's the first line of them, and they still had them online for a long time. So just too many of those, and they didn't sell well. And also, I think the packaging style didn't suit very well what Target is doing in their construction toys aisle. They mostly use shelves, and this was a carded kind of setup, so I think it just didn't work out for a number of reasons. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do leave a comment with your thoughts, and I'll talk to you again very soon.